You're listening to an AppleVis podcast.
Hey, AppleVisers, Tyler here, with a quick tip for how to configure your iPhone or iPad with Touch ID to open immediately after authenticating. By default, on iPhones and iPads with either Touch ID or Face ID, when authenticating from the lock screen, you should hear what sounds like a lock opening, at which point you can either press the home button if the device has a home button, or slide up from the bottom if your device doesn't have a home button to access it. However, if you'd rather skip this step, you can configure your device, if it has Touch ID, to automatically open after resting your finger on the Touch ID sensor. So to do this, you'd go to Settings, Accessibility, Home button, and turn on the rest finger to open toggle. So to do this now, I'm going to show what the default behavior is like by pressing the side button on my iPhone SE to reveal the lock screen.
6:03 p.m.
And rest my finger on the touch sensor. Okay, so there's the lock sound. I'm going to press the home button.
Music.
So now I'm on the home screen, and to make this quick, I'm going to engage Siri and hope it works. Open accessibility settings.
Settings. Display and text size button.
Okay, so now I'm in accessibility. So if I touch near the bottom of the screen, this is where the home button is.
Home button.
Double tap.
Click speed. Heading.
And I'm going to touch near the bottom again because that's where this toggle is.
Open iPhone with touch rest finger to open. Off.
Rest finger to open, it's off. If I double tap,
On.
that turns it on. If I swipe right, I get a brief explanation.
Open iPhone with touch it without having to press the home button.
Open iPhone with Touch ID without having to press the home button. So I'm going to press the side button to lock the device, and press it again to reveal the lock screen.
6:04 p.m.
And I'm going to rest my finger on the home button.
Settings. Accessibility. Back button.
And notice that time that I did not need to press the home button again, and I did not hear the lock opening sound because the device opened immediately with this setting. So that's a quick tip for how to configure your device with Touch ID to open immediately after authenticating. If you are the person who doesn't typically look at the lock screen often, or when authenticating would like to dive directly into the device, this should be useful in skipping, condensing that one extra step. I hope you found it helpful. Peace.
This AppleVis podcast has been brought to you by the community of AppleVis.com for the latest in resources and tips and tricks to get you the best experience from your Apple device. Visit www.applevis.com.